What's up, everybody? It's Ben with The Art of Drop Staffing. Hey, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, you definitely need to do that at the bottom right now, and I'm sure you will absolutely not regret it. So anyways, I'm on my brand new camera today. I got a Canon EOS M50 with a super dope mic, so I hope it's working out pretty well. Kind of a different little angle today, moving around. Right, it's pretty sweet. Anyways, so yeah, guys, I just wanted to say I hope you had an awesome, happy Thanksgiving and you ate a shit ton of food and really enjoyed it with your family, and that's the most important part of Thanksgiving. So aside from that, let's get straight to it. I kind of wanted to do a quick little video because I know that this has been kind of a thing that's been coming up. Like, people have been asking me and inboxing me and stuff because I talk about drop staffing, right? So what is drop staffing? Let's just do a video about it, right? So, Ben, what's drop staffing? Well, in the early and middle age days of staffing or recruiting, or just current recruiting in general, the way you go about things is you recruit someone, you find someone that you want to work for a company, you have them come into an office. They do an interview. They might actually do an interview then with the company, and then they might do a second interview with the company. Like if it's Amazon, they do 4 interviews, shit like that. So the way things have gone with recruiting agencies is they also have people come in and they have them do interviews, and they do, like long drawn out processes of, like, tell me about a time when you've done this, tell me about a time when you've done that, blah, 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 whatever. So I think all that's bullshit, right? I think it just takes too long for me. It takes too long for the candidate. It takes too long for the client, the employer. And so I kind of invented the concept of drop staffing. And this is mainly for you and I, right? We're the only people who know about this technically, not the candidate and sort of the client, the employer, right? But it's mostly for us. So drop staffing essentially means that you sit back and you find clients virtually using tools like Facebook or other search tools on the internet that you methodically find. And then what you do is you approach those clients, you get those clients on board with your staffing services, and then you eventually just utilize tools like Indeed.com, Craigslist, maybe ZipRecruiter if you really, really want to, and you find candidates. You vet the candidates using like really little, simple 5, 7, 10-minute phone calls. Find out that they're not a lunatic. Maybe use some little background checks, some cheap little background check tools that you have, and then you shoot over all the resumes to the client, and then they get to pick who they want to interview or recruit, or actually just straight up hire in some cases. And so every single thing that I do, though, is right here. Like, literally everything just gets done in this room. This dirty ass room. This is my apartment. This is my office. This is where I do every single thing. This is where I shoot my videos, and this is where I do all my staffing. So everything's done on this computer right here. So I find my clients here. I talk to my candidates through here. I make all my phone calls here, and basically it's called drop staffing because it's like drop shipping, where you're not shaking hands, you're not dealing with anybody in person, but you sit there and go to your mailbox and then you collect the invoice check at the end of the day, right? So it's like drop shipping, but it's drop staffing. So just to clear that all up, I think it's the coolest thing in the world. I want to evangelize it. I want to talk about it with everybody. And so everything I do, with my videos, I'm always referring to concepts of drop staffing because that's what I do. And so that's what I'm evangelizing that you do when you start your own recruiting agency, that you drop staff, because it's the easiest way to make a shit ton of money on a widely scalable basis. Like, for instance, I had an aerospace company that I think I talked about before that I'm billing for $20,000 at the beginning of December. Mid-December, I'm going to bill a transportation service $15,000. I just collected a check for $7,000 for 2 placements, and I just collected a check on my contractor where I made like $1,000 for him working for a month. So there's a ton of shit going on, like inside, like with all my clients and my candidates. But overall, everything's been drop staffed. Like, I've never met a single person I've exchanged all that money with, and I think if we account it all up, it's like 60 grand, right? So we're not even talking about like meeting anybody. Like that's the point. Like who wants to shake hands and meet someone and put on like freaking like blazers? And I was gonna open up my closet and show you like a blazer and a tie I haven't put on in like a year. But who wants to meet up with people and have business meetings and set up like, you know, here are our staffing terms and blah blah blah? No. I send over a DocuSign and I have them sign off on it and say, here are our terms, do you agree? And as soon as they agree, they get a flood of candidates that I find easily in 5 minutes on Indeed.com, and then automatically, boom, I'm getting a check for a placement for $3,000 for 10 minutes on the phone with the candidate. So drop staffing is the shit. It's super easy. I'm a huge proponent of it. It's basically the concept and precept of like my entire channel. It's all I talk about. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, I would highly recommend that you do. It's called The Art of Drop Staffing. And you can basically interact with a bunch of other people, recruiters and staffing people that are either like doing what I'm doing, or maybe they work at recruiting companies like Aerotech, Robert Half, or whatever, and maybe they're trying to get into this. But I just think it's super awesome, and it's making me a shit ton of money. I'll definitely clear 6 figures this year, for sure, easily. And my agency officially began like, let's say 9 months ago, in theory, really. So overall, that's what drop staffing is. So you need to know that. I mean, if you're watching my channel, you really need to understand what it is. And it's a huge ass moneymaker. So anyways, long story short, I'm going to put a link to the group, the Facebook group, The Art of Drop Staffing, into the description, so you can check that out, because you definitely need to be a part of it if you're going to be kind of wanting to ride this wave and understand what it's about. And I mean, who is this for? It's for recruiters. It's for people that work at like Robert Half, Aerotech, Tech Systems, stuff like that. If you work in these industries already and you're thinking about going solo, and I know you're thinking about going solo because everybody's thinking about going solo, let's not lie, you should check out the Facebook group for sure. So link in the description. Other than that, recover from your Thanksgiving fat ass eating day. I know I am right now. And other than that, I will hit you guys up for sure tomorrow, Saturday. It sounds so weird, but yeah, Saturday I'll hit you up tomorrow with my next video, and I will catch you all later.